Okay, you legends, we are back at Keeley's pond. Yes, guys, we've introduced the fish from John's pond. We've treated them with formalin and malachite green pre-mix just as an anti-white spot agent. And I'm back here today just to do some scrapes because the fish before, John's fish were absolutely fine, but Keeley's fish before, they had trichodina and they had flukes, so we had to PP the pond and we had to fluke P the pond as well. So the PP got rid of the trichodina and the slime coat, and then we treated with fluke P to get rid of the flukes. So and when we've come back, we've done that treatment, just the anti-white spot treatment, so it's the pre-mix, so it's just a bit weaker, guys. So yeah, I've come to switch the UVs back on, check on the filters, do a few scrapes, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. So without further a Scooby-Doo, a Doggy-Doo and a big fat pile of poo, let's do this. Nice. Yes, guys, the fish all seem settled in. We do tend to get a bit of scum on the top of this side, and the reason is you've got the air and it pushes it all this way. Hello, doggies. That is a monster, isn't it, guys? That is a monster. So, yeah, we've come just to do a few scrapes, check on the fish. There's a Sankey there that looks a little bit mucusy, so we're going to check that one over. And also there was a little Parachina as well that was kind of sitting on its own on the bottom. Absolutely fabulous fish now, guys. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, we'll go through them, do a few scrapes. Sorry about the wind. We'll do a few scrapes and I'll let you know if I find anything. Hopefully not, guys, hopefully not. First thing to do, check the walk backwards. First thing we're going to do is check the UVs are back on, because we had to turn them off for the malachite green and formalin. Check the filters and then we'll start catching some fish. Testicles. Steve, the absolute legend, has already turned them back on, which is nice. Let's just check the other ones. Good. Ditched my camera. Let's check these ones, guys. Looking in the wrong flipping place, they're around there. Can you see that? Slide you down. Oh. Getting old. Water pumps on. And the UV lights are back on. Steve, the absolute legend, has done that. So I'm just going to grab these first two covers off and just check on the drums. Yes, guys, I don't know if I've told you, but I'll tell you again. So these drums have been on here for about 10-11 years, and the only thing that's gone wrong with them is these pipes burst, the one that feeds the spray bar. and that is the only thing that's ever gone wrong with them. So I've just put it on a clean, and it won't rotate because the lid's off, but I just wanted to make sure everything was working. So I'll check the other one and then we'll get into these fish. Yes, you legends. Can you see me? Yes, you legends. So we're going to set up the microscope. My microscope is an Apex. I don't know if you can see that. It's battery powered. Can you see me? And I've had it for about 10 years, guys. So, and the battery's still good in it. It comes with a charger, like, but occasionally I have to plug it in to charge it up. So we're using these times 10. And then on the bottom we're going to use the yellow one, which is on times 10. Can you see that? Times 10, times 10, and that'll give us 100 times magnification. And then you can just move these in and out, guys, just so that you get double vision. So we'll get a nice clean slide, nice fresh slide. Then we'll go and try and catch that sankey. So there's a sankey, guys. It's only a small one. It's one of a previous fish. It just looks like it's really covered in mucus. So I'm going to give that a scrape. And then there was a little white parachina as well that was just sitting on its own on the bottom. So I'm going to give that a scrape as well. Your fish generally tell you when there's a blooming problem. Now the issue is, there's all the gear, look, all the gear and no idea, guys. So the issue is trying to catch them, because now the water's warmed up. It is very difficult to try and catch the fish, because they are Rapids Johnson. So what I'm going to do is try and wait for that sankey to appear in one of the corners, and then I can catch him. Well, that's the flipping plan anyway. We'll see how that goes. I've got my slide, you legends. It's just over there, and he's got a few raised scales. He's just over there, and he has got a few raised scales, so that's the one we want to catch. I think he's coming into the corner now. Like an absolute boss, guys. So you don't want to take the fish out of the water. You got to watch, because they'll try and jump out the net. If I can show you. Yes, guys, you want to keep the fish in the water at all times. So I don't know if you can see on that fish. It's got a few raised scales, it has. So yes, guys, when you catch the fish, you want to keep the net in the water. Obviously you don't want the fish to jump out, but you don't want to be lifting the fish out of the water when you're working. So I'm going to take some mucus off this little fella and just check it under the microscope, see if I can put you back where you was. Just like that. One-handed for that. Hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. So to me, guys, it looks got a few dead scales. Come on. So there's our mucus. I'm going to let him go, but I might have to catch him again. I should have set my bowl up really, shouldn't I? What am I doing here? Oh. Yes, guys. So, when Brandon used to work for me, he used to take the mickey out of me when I used to stand up, and I'd go, oh, like as if my back's hurting. And it's not really hurting, but it suddenly changed to oh. And I've just stuck with it, I'm afraid. So let me set you up on there. See if we can get you and me in shot at the same time, guys. Yes, gang, so we've got our mucus, if you can see on the slide there. We're going to scoop that into the middle of the slide. Looks like that. Just like that. And then we're going to put the cover plate over it. Now, if it was really sunny, guys, which it probably will be in a minute, once that cloud's gone over, you have to cover the microscope. So I'll bring a towel with me, because otherwise you won't be able to see anything. You need, look at this, I'll show you guys, you need this little fella here. Can you see that? See this fella here? That's like your exposure, that is. So when you're scraping for parasites, you need that set all the way off. Again, otherwise you won't be able to see anything. Oh, I need my cameraman. Chase is gaming today, guys. He's streaming and dreaming. Right then. Hopefully, gang, we're not going to find any parasites at all. And it's looking good so far. So, gang, this iPhone 13. When I try and film through the microscope, it doesn't seem to do it properly. I don't know why. It's got like 3 cameras on, whereas my old iPhone 8 does film it. So, but there is a I don't think it'll do it on that one. That is looking all good. I'll tell you what I'll do, guys. I'm going to try and see if I can do it. Let me see if I can do it. I've done it, guys. Oh, it says spoke too soon. Where are you going? Where are you going? Do you know what I think it is? It's trying to use 2 cameras at the same time. So if I move that up, let's try that, look. Yeah, I can't do it, guys, but there you go. Right, let's get you back on the tripod. Yes, gang, so I can't do it with this phone. It just won't film it. So the only thing that I've found, you legends, is about 4 dead flukes, which I'm happy about because they've just been treated with fluke treatment. And also, guys, when you've got skin flukes, gill flukes are different, but skin flukes, when you kill the skin flukes, you also kill the offspring as well, because they lay live offspring, whereas gill flukes lay eggs. Total different ball game, and they're a lot smaller as well. So what I might do, guys, is give that koi a little salt bath. What I should have done is set my bowl up first, or Steve's bowl, because Steve's got a bowl, and then I could have put that fish in while I was checking the slide. So there's only that one small practitioner as well, which I'm worried about. So where's Steve's bowl? Where's Steve's bowl? Is it in here? I can't Yes, he's got his own bowl down there, guys. So I'll bring you back when I've set that bowl up and I've caught the fish and I've got the fish in there, and we'll go through how to do a salt dip. Nice. Okay, you legends. Ooh, squeaky voice then, guys. I'm just going to give this a little clean out, and then we're going to catch that sankey and give it a salt bath, and if I can, try and catch that parachina as well. I don't know what the volume's like, but I hope you can hear me. So guys, we're going to give the fish a salt bath, and I'm just going to check those scales, and if there is any dead scales I'll take them off and I'll show you that as well. And it's basically, if the scales are dead, they feel like sandpaper, rough like sandpaper. Now I had a little feel over it and there was some slime on them, so I'm not sure if they're dead or not, but one of the giveaways was there was a bit of algae on a couple of the scales, which means that if it was a living scale, the algae wouldn't stick to it. So the mixture for a salt dip, salt bath, whatever you want to call it, is 12 grams per litre for 10 minutes. So this is a 1 litre jug. $19, $20. So we've got 20 litres and it's 12 grams per litre. I'll bring you back when I've got the old scales out. My battery's flat on the scales, guys. Dope! But I think I've got some spares somewhere. Right, stop singing, Perky. We need more subscribers, not less. Right, guys, I'll find some batteries. I'll bring you back when we're weighing out the salt. Nice. Yes, guys, we've got it working. So, you legends, we try and set this back up on that tripod. Yes, guys, so we need 240 grams of salt. You can use pretty much any salt, really, guys. Salt is salt. And it looks like a lot of salt. So that's 110. And we need 240. So another 130. There you go, guys. And you can just literally drop it straight in. You can just drop it straight in and give it a little mix up. So this salt which is in here isn't actually cooking salt, it's just a one that I use. You can use dishwasher salt, you can use any salt you like, really, guys. Salt is salt at the end of the day. We're just going to move it around a bit so that it dissolves into the water, and then I'm going to try and catch that fish again. See how I said I'm going to try and catch that fish again? Yes, guys, I'll try and catch that sankey again, and we'll get it into there, and then I'll try and bring you in for a little bit of a close-up. Yes, guys, so this is really important. If you own a pond, you need to own a bowl, you need to own a sock, you need to own a net, you need to own a microscope. And yes, I've got my own stuff, but I couldn't use this sock in this pond and then go to another customer and use another sock. So it's always good practice to have all of these, and a water testing kit as well. So, but I'll bring you back when I've caught that sankey. Over there, guys, is out there. And that's the issue I'm going to have now, you legends, because I've caught him once. He ain't stupid. We've only gone and done it. Like a boss. Yes, guys. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to catch him. Oh shit. I knocked you over, guys. Oh. I only knocked you over, you legends. I don't know how I managed that. Well, let's get you back around here. I just knocked you over with the net handle. Yes, you legends. Let me see if I can bring you in. See if we can bring you right in there. In on the action. So I don't know if you can see, guys. So this is 10 grams per litre and he's going to be in here for about 10 minutes. So I don't know if you can see on the scales. There's a little bit of algae on the side here. So yeah, it's got a couple of dead scales, guys. Which are going to have to come off. So you don't need to sedate the core, you legends. Yes, guys, we are back. So we've got a little bit of a properly spray. Hopefully I'll be able to take these off without sedating the fish. And because they're dead, guys, they come off really easy. Can you see that? They literally just fall out. So obviously if you've got dead scales on a fish, the algae is going to grow on it and it's going to cause an infection as well. So I don't think there's a lot of them. There's another one there. So they just fall out with a pair of tweezers, guys. It's very easy to do. So yeah, on this channel a lot of people have asked for medical stuff because I never used to film. I never really used to film any medical stuff. You're okay. You're okay, doggy. One more. So you legends, what'll happen is the skin will grub over where the dead scale was. And then eventually another scale will grow. So those are all off there. There's one there. So if the scale feels slimy, then it's a living scale. But if it feels like sandpaper, then it's a dead scale. So I'm just going to grab a little swipe. Oh. I'm just going to give it a little spray with some propolis, which will help seal it. Which will help seal where I've taken the scale off, but it's also help it heal at the same time, guys. So what's probably happened in this situation is, I don't even know if you can see me, legends. So what's probably happened in this situation is when the fish had flukes and trichodina, he's been flicking and bouncing. And what that's done is it's damaged the scales and killed the nerve ending to the scale. So I'll wait for my timer to go off, and then we'll get him back in. Hopefully he'll make a full recovery. It does look a bit yellow where I've sprayed the stuff, but I'm sure he'll be absolutely fine. And then I've got to try and find a small parachina, which is basically just like sitting on its own on the bottom. It's one of the fish that we got after we cleaned the whole pond out. So, hello doggy, hello doggy. So this is a Deutsch shower, this one at the window. I don't know if you can see that. We got that from Ken's. And again, guys, just looking into the pond. Probably boring the crap out of here now. Just by looking into the pond. If you see any flicking or anything, I know you probably can't see very well. But if you just watch your fish, guys, they'll tell you themselves if there's any issues. Yes, guys, that has been 10 minutes, so this little fella can go back. There you go, doggy. So, guys, I'm going to see if I can try and find and catch that. It's only a small white parachina, probably about 10 inches. I'll try and catch that, and if I do, I'll bring you back. Come on, doggy. There's absolutely no point in chasing the fish around, because all you're going to do is stress them out, knacker yourself out, and knacker the fish out. These are looking absolutely fabulous, guys. I will film the fish before we go. Oh, I had him, but then he's got off. But there's no rush. The last thing you want to do is damage a fish trying to catch it. So there's like a beam of sunlight and I lost sight of it a little bit. I'm doing well today, gang, because as the water warms up, it's like 16 degrees now, these fish become really active. Okay, legends, this fish is poorly, even though it doesn't actually look poorly. It is. So I'm going to take some mucus off first, and then I'll show you. Try and do this all one-handed. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you watching him. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to go and check this mucus. Tell me what you think is wrong with this fish in the comments. Right, guys. So I think that this koi has got the beginning signs of dropsy. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if it's focusing, but just behind the shoulders, the scales are starting to stick out on this koi. So this is a Ginrin parachina. So I'm going to leave him in there for 10 minutes in that salt bath. That might help. And then I think, guys, I'm going to have to take it out and give it a little antibiotic injection. So that might be a little treat for you legends. How to do that? You have to measure the fish, very small needle, and I probably will have to sedate it as well. So, but first I'm going to check the mucus on this slide, just to make sure. I know it's boring staring at my bald head, guys, but I just want to check. Help if I turned it on. Oh, I should have brought my other phone with me, because then I could have filmed this, guys. Like literally how to search through the slide. I think I've covered it in another video. I'll just go across, down, up, across. You just work your way through the whole slide, because just roaming around aimlessly is absolutely there's no point at all. But the slime coat looks good. If you do a scrape on a koi and there's hardly any slime coat, that's a good sign, guys, because fish produce slime when there's an issue. So John's koi that we shipped over here had hardly any slime coat on at all. That's all looking good. I'll bring you back, guys, when I've got this all set up. Yes, gang, so he's had his 10 minutes in the salt bath. But what I'm going to have to do is empty this water out and then put more fresh water in so that I can use the sedate. So what I'm going to do is put him back in the sock, leave the sock on the side of the pond, empty this water out, and then put some fresh water in. I do need to be careful because there's a hole in the sock. He might escape it. Oh, boy, that was heavy. Yes, gang, so we're going to sedate the fish and we're going to give it an antibiotic injection. Try not to splash yourself with the sedate, like I just did. Yes, guys, so I'm going to sedate the fish. While that's happening, I'll get an injection ready. Yes, you legends. So I don't know, the wind's probably ruining this, but yeah, I'm going to sedate the fish, give it a little antibiotic injection. So the scales are raised here, and I'm the same on the other side, but it's also got a little bit of mouth rot. So I'm going to treat that. I don't know if you could see that. I'm going to treat that with some Populus, and then we're just going to give it a little antibiotic injection. Just going to wet the towel. It's okay now for a little minute. And there you go, guys. So there's our injection, and it's just literally a very, very small amount. And what we're going to do, he's still not asleep. Oh, it's very tricky to do an antibiotic injection with the fish. Let's set this camera up. It's very difficult to do an antibiotic injection when the fish is awake, because if he moves, you could cause more damage than what you're trying to do in helping it. So this is a 1 ml syringe, and that is 0.2 mils. And the way to do it, guys, is you bring the fin forward and you inject it into that muscle there, and you basically aiming the needle towards the mouth of the koi. So I still don't think he's asleep enough yet, but we'll give it a whirl. just like that, guys. So his fin will stay like that for a little bit, and that is because that muscle is now full of antibiotic. And we've also treated, which is going to sting probably more than the antibiotic, we've just treated that as well. I don't know if you can see that, but we'll get this chap back in, this little girl. And hopefully she'll live to fight another day. Yes guys, all of these sort of stuff needs to be got rid of properly. Never reuse needles. In one video I'll go through my whole medical kit and show you what's in my medical kit. So she took a bit of time to come around. I put her back in the pond and she's just lying on her side, so I decided to empty that. I've put some fresh water in, and I've just been plenty of oxygen in there just to wash the sedate out of the gills, and I just want to make sure that she's up back on her feet, so to speak, before I put her back in the pond again. So with that antibiotic injection, you legends, I'm hoping that will sort of help, and also with the treatment on the mouth as well should stop that mouth rot. So fortunately koi do get sick, guys, but it's best to treat early rather than leave it until the fish is on its last legs. So Keeley spotted this fish. The owner actually spotted this fish and said there's something up with it. She doesn't look right. She's sitting on the bottom. She's not swimming with the others. And she was absolutely right to call it out. So we'll give her another few minutes in there, you legends, and then we'll get her back in, and hopefully she'll make a full recovery from the dropsy. Can you hear that? That's thunder. That's a big thunder roar that was. I think we're in for some dodgy weather. So I'll try and film the fish a bit better, and then we're out of here, guys. So yeah, I'll bring you back at the church for a little bit more medical chit chat. Nice. There she is, all righted again. So yeah, she just kept rolling on her side, she did. So her eyes are bulging a little bit as well, guys. There's two telltale signs: bulging eyes, and the scales starting to stick up just behind the shoulders. There's a bit of a telltale sign. So we're going to see if we can get her back in, and get her back in. See if I can get some footage of the new fish. Come on, Daddy. There you go. No drama. Nice. Almost 90 centimetres that is. Kitsu is 75-80 centimetres. There's that Sankey there, guys, that we've just removed them scales, looking a little bit sort of sorry for itself, but I'm sure it will right itself in time. So that, guys, was a kahaku when he bought it from me. Very nice Japanese kahaku. But obviously, even in kahaku, you've still got the genes of Sankey and Shira Suri, maybe somewhere down the line. So it's not hikui or shimmy or anything like that. It is literally just black from in the genes coming through. Coming through. This is lovely as well, so it's like a Deutz. But Keeley always wanted like a chocolate coloured koi. Oh, he's below the window. And now she's got one. Right guys, I'm going to dip before this breaks on me and I end up getting blooming soaking wet. Again, I'll bring you back at the church. Okay, you legends, we are back at the church. Yes, guys, I hope the medical stuff was good. I've had a lot of requests asking for me to make videos about the medical stuff. I've had a lot of phone calls about medical stuff as well, people text messaging, WhatsApping. So if you are, I've said this before and I'll say it again, if you are a subscriber to the channel, you comment on the videos and you like the videos, any information you need is absolutely free of charge. I've had loads of people message me, WhatsApp me and stuff, and I'm happy to help any of you, as long as you know, if you're helping the channel, how can I say no to helping you legends? So yeah, but I have been getting some messages like 11:30 at night and stuff like that, which is a bit of a ball ache. So if you are going to send me a message, guys, please do it at a reasonable hour. You absolute legends. Yeah, so I've had loads of people ask for medical videos. That's why I've done this one, just to help you legends know what to look out for, the signs and all the rest of it. And I will do more medical stuff as I come across it, obviously. We have been busy. How's my hair looking, guys? I've had my hair cut today. I'm going to wash my car in a minute. I was sitting over there under the apple tree, but it's really windy, and it's probably really windy now. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling now. We are nearly at 3,000 subscribers, you absolute legends. So yes, please hit that thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what video you'd like me to make for you. We've done a massive pond clean, we've relined another pond and fitted all the coping, so we've got all that in the archives. I do film most days, guys. I am going back to Terry's pond to do some more work on that. Put some wire around, some bonsai trees, finish off the coping, the tiling. I've got to fit a new waste pump because it was like an old one. A lot of the stuff what I fitted, guys, was just like stuff I had in my shed just to help him out, do you know what I mean? It's tripping the power whenever the waste pump goes on, so we're going back there to do a bit of all that. So I'll film that for you legends, because I know you love Terry's pond. And yeah, I'll leave it here because this video's gone on for way too long. Yes, guys, thanks for commenting, thanks for liking. Take care of yourselves, take care of your koi, take care of your loved ones. God bless each and every one of you. I love all you legends. We're nearly at 3,000 subscribers. I think we only need another 12. So when that happens, guys, we've got t-shirts and new mugs which we're going to give away. I don't know what I'm going to get you guys to do to earn one. You all deserve one. Everyone that comments and likes deserves a t-shirt and a mug, if you ask me. So yeah, sorry guys, I'm still waffling on. Take it easy. I'll speak to you soon and I'll see you in the next video. Nice.